Hello, my loves. I am Mystic Goddess with your general reading. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign. So let's tap in and see what's coming through for you. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading when it comes to love. Give me the truth, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading when it comes to love. 2 more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you have return. So someone is making their way back to you after you thought that it was over. This is giving energy of this person wanting to make amends, but at the same time, they're lacking closure. All right. Now, if this person broke things off with you, they thought that they would be able to leave you behind easily, but that couldn't be the furthest from the truth. At the top of the deck, you have loyalty. So they're missing your loyalty. They're missing your reliability. And this is someone who also wants you to believe in them again. With the fantasy card being here, this person has been doing a lot of daydreaming when it comes to you. They're also thinking about times when you were there for them. Give me another card. So someone that you thought you bid farewell, or someone that you felt was moving on, is making their return to you. You have escaping here. And if you notice, that card fell out right on top of loyalty and on top of fantasy. So this person has been trying to block you out of their mind. They could have even been pushing you away at some point, but they cannot avoid their thoughts. With emotional storm being here, this person is in emotional turmoil. They're very unstable mentally and emotionally, and it's giving energy of them being way more affected than you know. They feel as though you are their soulmate. Their love for you is a lot deeper than you're aware of. They still feel very much connected to you. And I feel like for many of you, it's because of the foundation that you established with this person. They could not replace you even if they wanted to. You set the bar really high when it comes to other options. And I feel like you were not even aware that you were doing it, but no one else that they ever meet will be able to compare to you. At the top of the deck, you have hoping. So some of you are expecting this person to return, or you can just feel it. It's also giving energy of this person manifesting a reunion when it comes to you. With commitment being here, they could come in offering you a commitment, or this is someone who might start talking about settling down. For some of you, this person may have issues with fidelity. If it's not that, I feel like they make promises that they cannot keep, or they're just a really inconsistent individual. Regardless, even though this person has tried to push you away, even though they tried to block you out, even though they've been avoiding you at times, they're unable to avoid their feelings and their thoughts. So they're unable to escape you. Give me another card. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit. All right, you have exhaustion. So they're tired of fighting their feelings. With peace being at the bottom of the deck, this is someone who wants to restore balance. They want the bond to be harmonious between the two of you again. But some of you don't have anything left to give to this connection. I feel like dealing with them is draining. It's also giving energy of this person being influenced by something or someone around them to make peace with you. Also, there is another person around them who has been trying their best to distract this person when it comes to you. They're trying to keep them sidetracked. So there's at least 2 people who are influencing this person in some way. Okay. There's one who is encouraging this person to make peace with you, to try their best to balance things out. But there's someone else who wants to keep this person sidetracked because they don't want to see the two of you together. I feel like they're trying their best to keep this person out of their feelings. With open heart being here, they're going to come in possibly looking for empathy, or this person, they may be a little bit vulnerable. Your silence speaks volumes. That's been coming out a lot in the readings as well. Okay. They could feel like you don't have much to say to them, or this is someone who feels like you're stonewalling them. Regardless, some of you may not be as open to this person anymore because you feel like connecting with them is just full of stagnancy. You may feel like it wouldn't really get anywhere. At the top of the deck, you have running. So they're viewing you as someone who is avoiding them, someone who is running away from the connection. For some of you, they feel invisible when it comes to you. Okay. Some of you could have even left in silence. Now there are some of you who gave this person a piece of your mind, but for others, I feel like you either ghosted this person or you disappeared out of nowhere. And so that could be another reason why they don't have closure. So they feel like you're running. Some of you have been trying to avoid your feelings when it comes to this person. You're keeping silent, but you can either feel their energy or you're still a bit receptive to your feelings when it comes to them. Give me another card. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit. All right. You have depth here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have stress. So their feelings for you are stressing them out. This is someone who's hyper aware at the moment. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the turbulence or the tension in their life currently. For a small portion of you, this person is realizing that certain arguments were just not worth it. I feel like this person would have, or they tend to have, surface level arguments, or they build surface level tension. It's like they're always finding something to stress about, or they're always making an issue out of no issue. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. They could have even been doing that to you, where they would try and make you question the depth of your awareness, or they may have tried to make it seem as though certain things that were bothering you were invalid. At the top of the deck, you have intimacy. So there's also someone who is close to this person who's been stressing them out as well. Okay. Like I said before, they have confided into someone about you. And I feel like one of those people are encouraging this person to come clean, to tell you exactly how it is that they feel. But there is someone else who's influencing this person to be resentful toward you. Okay. Like they talk about you using nasty words or hurtful words. They say things to try and anger this person, to make them bitter toward you. So there's two different people doing completely different things or coming from different points of view. Give me another card. All right, you have curse here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have divine feminine. So many of you, I've told you time and time again, you were brought into this person's life as a lesson. Okay. Where they had you messed up at is they thought that they had time. They thought that you would always wait, but time waits for no one. So at this point, those of you who have decided to continue to grow, if you have been elevating, if you have been focusing on your healing, even if you are pouring all of your nurturing energy into yourself now, I feel like you going through that beautiful cycle has actually caused this person, or it acted as a catalyst for this person to go through some type of really negative cycle in their life. It's giving energy of many of you protecting this person from their karma. Okay. You were protecting this person from their karma, even though you were not aware of it. So when you pull back your energy, you also pull back your divine protection. Now they're really feeling it. They are feeling it. And their negative mindset isn't helping. They can't help but to reminisce about you. They can't help but to see the truth about you. They can't help but to long for you and to crave you, to ache for your energy. Yeah, they're reminiscing a lot, and those memories are bittersweet. At the top of the deck, you have lusting. So you're coming off with some forbidden energy right now. Okay. And it's making this person want you even more. They're the type that tends to want what they can't have, or they like to go against the grain. Okay. It's a turn on for them. So for example, if you were to restrict access, this is someone who likes the chase. Okay. It excites them. It turns them on to be able to conquer you. Give me another card. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit. All right. So you have possibilities. That card came out crossing. You also have pride and you have conflict. So this person is having internal conflict at the moment. It's like their ego is crashing with their heart. They can't help but to think about the possibilities, what could be, what could have been between the two of you. But with the card coming out crossing, it lets me know that you're not as free-spirited toward this connection as you used to be. All right. Like you're not making things easy for them. Yeah. I feel like the two of you somewhat clash, or your energies clash, because this is someone who operates out of ego, out of arrogance, and many of you have operated out of a free spirit, meaning you were open to the possibilities. You still are open to possibilities, just not when it comes to them. Okay, you have to have a standard. You have to set a standard with someone like this. You have to have you have to draw a line. Okay, you have to have a cutoff point. With the shocking card being at the bottom of the deck, this is someone who's a bit in turmoil. They're in turmoil due to you moving in an unexpected way. For some of you, this person has been going through depression and you're not there to speak life into them. For others of you, like I said before, you have created some really strong boundaries with this particular person and they didn't expect that. They're used to you operating from a place of instability. Okay. But you're a lot more stable now and you have a lot more discipline. I also feel like they're a bit shocked at how much they're hurt by whatever has happened between the two of you. Okay. This is someone who also tends to do things out of pride, or they say things out of pride. And that's the difference between the two of you. I feel like it has created barriers in the connection. They're also going through some type of shocking loss at the moment. Doesn't necessarily have to be about a person. Could be something else tangible. Could even be their peace. Okay. There's just something that they've lost and it's causing turmoil in their life. I feel like they didn't expect to be so deeply affected by your distance. They're also realizing that you were the only one around them that they could truly trust. You were the only one that was reliable. You were the only one that believed in them. Okay. Everyone else might look at this person as a lost cause, because I keep hearing lost cause, lost cause. So that may be how people looked at them. So now that you are at a distance, or now that you are silent, now that you're not as receptive, not as empathetic toward this person or their situation, they're lost. It's like they're left to deal with the emotional storm that they created on their own. They don't have anyone to dump on. Give me another card. All right. You have Divine Masculine, and that card came out in reverse. So they are admiring you from a distance, but for the longest, they haven't been doing much about it. Even if they have been taking action toward you, I just feel like it's been the bare minimum, okay? This is also giving energy of them trying their best to suppress their thoughts and to suppress their feelings, but they're not going to be able to do that much longer. This is someone who's distorted, okay? Very much distorted. Right beside resistance, we have distance. So this is someone who feels like they're encountering a lot of blockages in their life, but most of that has to do with karma. They're dealing with the consequences of how they treated you. Okay. This is someone who has a lot of racked up karmic debts. And like I told you guys, this is confirmation of what I was saying before. Some of you were protecting this person from their karma. Now that you have separated, now that you distance yourself, even if you've just been giving this person space, karma is taking effect. It's almost like your spiritual team was just waiting for you to get out of the way so that they can handle things. This is someone who kind of hung themselves to an extent, or they kind of fell in the hole that they were digging for others. So if there is distance between the two of you currently, I feel like your spiritual team is encouraging you to remain in separation from them, because they don't want you feeling the effects of this person's karma. So your boundaries are going to be very important. Ooh, my goodness. They are going through it. Very much going through it. At the top of the deck, you have apology. So they know they owe you an apology. Some of you are going to get it. For others of you, when this person returns, that will be the apology in their mind. They feel like, oh, well, I'm here, aren't I? So that means that I'm sorry for what I did, without actually saying it. This person needs to grow up. They need to grow up. I'm going to get one more card, and then I'm going to end the reading. Give me one more card, please, Holy Spirit. All right, you have chemistry here. So even though this person comes off shallow, empty, there's actually a lot of passion within them. And I feel like you ignite that spark, but it scares the crap out of them. Just imagine if someone has been in the dark for years, for decades, and then all of a sudden there's a spark. All of a sudden there's light. I mean, can you imagine how that would look? Just imagine this person being in the dark for so long. You come along with your light, your bright, beautiful light. I mean, they can barely stand the light. So I feel like it scared this person. It scared them. Even though the light is nice. It's nice. But I feel like it scared them. But they still feel the chemistry. There's still a lot of attraction here. It's just that many of you are not as open to the possibilities, and you're not falling for the potential like you used to. Now some of you have not given up on this person. You're just not about to take unnecessary risks with your heart. But there are others of you who are running, and you are not looking back. You have run for the hills. The choice is yours. It's truly yours. All right. And so that is the reading. Everyone, if you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.